that like what we have to find out? We have to find the smallest positive integer which has exactly 100 divisors. So exactly 100, just get the factors of 100. So what are the factors of 100? We could write it like 10 into 10, then we can write 2 into 5, then we can write 2 into 5, so we'll get 2 raised to 2. Or we can get like, we can like split into multiple ways, like see how many different like this different way you can split it, these factors. So uh there are 9 factors, but you can split in different way. Now this, then you can have like how 5 5 4 you can write, you can write 2 2, like 10 you can write, whatever you want to write you can write it, split such that these numbers are closer. Okay, so now if these are the powers, like if you have A, B, C, and you're putting some power here, and this power increase it by one, add up to 100, like multiply it to 100, that's what it is now. So this plus this, this into that is going to be 100. So can you tell me, isn't this is going to be 4 4 3, one option?
Yeah.
Okay, the power has to be 4 4 3. So you can write here some numbers 4 4 3. You can put here as small as number, you can see 2 here, 3 here, 5 here. This has to be prime base. Agree? But this number like this is going to be like no, no, sorry. This number is going to be bigger number. So can you take, like can you write like see 100 is in multiple of 8. Okay. You can write 8 into what we can write it as 8 into what, like just get the max, the factors as many as factors you can have. So you see I have written here full solution, you can see we can factorize it. You guys just write factor into the smallest part and put the power where you can put, like see, put the power in such a way 4 4 2 2 they wrote it, they reduce the power. Okay, so 4 4 2 2 you write, then like that way it is going to be smaller. Okay, so now Sai, you tell me why we are writing 4 4 2 2 only. Why we're not writing other way? Like we can write like other. See, if you write here 4, it becomes 16. So multiplying 3, it reduces number. If you write 4 power only, that will increase the number. No? So if you have 4 raised to 4 and then like 2 raised to 4, if I multiply 2, then like 16 into 2 it becomes. So that is why we need to have like, just like here also. Here 3 and this is 1 and this is 1. If you like multiply here 3 again, it become 81, but multiply 5, it become like different. So that's what we have to do. We have to reduce the power and write it. Did you understand now? So you try to have some power which reduces, and you have to try all the combinations. Okay. The second question, did you find and get it? Find the sum of all positive integers less than one, which the sum of divisor is odd. What are the rule for sum of divisors to be odd? Tell me. You want sum of all the divisor to be odd. So rules are, see, if you have square like even power means a square number, then sum of divisor is going to be like odd. ठीक है, you can check it. And if you have multiple of like 2 times of even power, then also sum of divisor is going to be odd. You can see this is the rule that you should know it. So when sum of divisors is odd, when you have even power and when you have multiple of 2 of the even power, so then also sum of divisors is going to be odd. So now below 100, how many square numbers you have? You have 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square, 8 square, 9 square. Agree? And then 10 square, of course. How will you add, like, Sasha, how will you add them? Do you know the formula to add them? Do you know any formula which adds them?
No, sir.
So, you know, sigma n means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. It is called sigma n. So it means you want to add them, then it is start from here and suppose it goes till 10. So this is 10 into 11 by 2. So if you add n numbers, then always n plus 1 by 2. So if I want to add, like, suppose 10 positive, first 10 positive integer, how will I add them? I'll write 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 10. That would be what? Tell me. Isn't 10 into 11 by 2? Okay. So if I want to add from 11 better to 100, what will you do? Tell me, how will you add them?
So 90 into 91 by 2.
Acha. So how many terms are
Or
there? How you are 100% sure that is 90 terms are there? Not 91, not 89.
I think then there's 91. No,
No.
there's 90 terms only
So if
because
I know it is 90. If you start from 11, 12, 13 till 100. Okay. So to find out number of terms, then you just 100 minus 11 plus 1. Agree? Always this minus this plus 1. So what will become? 90. Okay. What happened? अच्छा ठीक है कोई बात ठीक है so this so if difference is 1, suppose I have like 2, 4, 6, 8, and I want to find out how many terms are there, what will you do beta here? Always you do difference 200
divide
minus 2,
by 2.
then divide by difference. Difference is what? 2. Difference of consecutive terms plus 1. So,
100.
so 100 only. Agree? So to find out how many terms are there, you just write last minus first divide by difference plus 1. Okay, that's how you do it. So if you do that, then that would give number of terms. So if you I want to add these terms from here to 100, so I add first from 1 to 3 till 100 because the formula exists only for 1 to n number. So that would give me 100 into 101 divided by 2, and then I subtract these. These are 10 into 11 by 2. Understand? So that's how I'll get the additions of these terms, these positive integers from 11 to 100. So these were like when you were adding consecutive terms. When you add, there is difference, then the formula is, anyway, Sn is equal to n divided by 2, first and last. First plus last. You'll do that. You can write like, just like if I want to add 1 plus 3 plus 5, and I want to add till 101. I want to add, there is difference. So how will I add this, Asya? I can write last term minus first term
So
divided by
this formula I know the AP
that
formulas.
that is n square. No, this is very good formula. This is n square. Actually, additions of first n positive integer is always n square. ठीक है, you can see first two in like odd numbers are what, like first two odd numbers addition is 4, first three odd numbers addition is what beta, is it 9?
So yes, so I know this formula
This
also. I know
formula.
the
Okay, so if you want to add 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square plus n square, the formula for that is n plus 1 by 2 into 2n plus 1 by 3. So you use this to add first like n square, like integers, like square of the positive integer, first n square of the positive integer. You can use that. So if I want to add 1 to 10, then I plug in here. Okay, so if I want to add this, then I will use this formula. And you like see, you understand this formula now. Now see, if I want to add first 9, then I'll put it 9 here, only nothing else. If I want to add cube, then so this formula, if n cube you want to add, then n plus 1 over 2 whole square. So what was the
Square.
formula? For what was the formula was for the first, and you square that. Agree? So that's how it is. So what was the question saying? Question 2 was find the sum of positive integer n less than for the sum of integer is odd. So to be sum to be odd is n. ठीक है, sum to be odd is either it is square number or multiple of two of the square number. So these are the square number that we have. Okay, so if you add them, then you know the formula. What would be the through the summations of that? Tell me. So how will you add this
This
1 square plus 2
So I
square?
would use the formula
हाँ बेटा,
uh,
then 10 square
then
will use the
10
formula.
squares,
नहीं तो 10,
10
10,
plus 2.
10 into 11 into 21 by 6.
20.
Perfect.
That's
And then
385.
then double of the square number. So 2 until this in the this range. 2 times 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. Agree? नहीं हाँ, 4 square plus 5 square plus 6 square plus 7 square. These also you can add and double. This formula is
So this
suitable.
is 10 into 11 into 21 by 3.
Perfect. So you got it now. Understand? So you
Oh.
add those will give you this. So what we have find the sum of all positive integer n less than equal to 100 for which sum is odd. So if you want to like n numbers and the before numbers whose sum is odd. So you have to add all of them. So this is the method that is method you have to make. And here you have to investigate. I made one investigation on that. Here I put it that key what power we have to select where. Understand? So you have to let's hit and trial you have to do for that. When number is very large for the power. Agree. Third question. Find the sum of positive integer less than like thousand that having exactly three positive divisor. Now
So it's prime.
look here. Find the sum of positive integer less than 100, less than 1000. Those are having exactly three positive divisor. Anvika, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Ah, beta. She's not there. Okay. ठीक
Sir,
है.
I'm here.
अच्छा बेटा you tell me like what do you think like if you want to add exactly three divisor what was the rule power has to be 2
Mhm.
then only you will add 1 then that exactly three divisors is there any way or other way around that to have three divisors
Sir, I don't think so.
no other ways now so the number has to be square number so technically they're saying find the sum of all positive integers n less than equal to 16 that has exactly three divisors so all the square numbers having exactly three divisors so how many square numbers less than thousands are there so see I know 31 square is like I think 961 but 32 square is like more than I think more than 1000 no agree
Oh.
32 square is 1024, so more than 1000. So 31 square is the last square number that you have below 1000. So I have like 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square plus 5 square plus 32 square that you add it. If you add it, then that is the additions of the number which having three divisors. Agree? But you remove
Sir,
one.
but
You remove this
what
now
about
because
like
it has
4 square has 2 also?
4 square has.
It doesn't have exactly
So
3
those
positive
also you have
divisors.
to
It has.
you have to remove those also. No? So what you else you have to remove here? So yeah, a
It has
prime
to
base.
be a prime.
It has
Prime
to be
square.
prime. So that
Yes, sir.
remove the other numbers now. So what you have here 2 square, 4 square you have no. That you have to remove. Second, what you have to remove then?
6,
6 you remove. 6 square you remove. Then
8, 9,
8, 9 square you remove. Then
10.
10 square you remove. That's so many numbers you have to remove.
Acha, so then just list the primes.
List the prime. Now, and the option will have like you add all of them, the unit digit of all of them, that would be the answer. Just writing to just get the method done. Okay. So any number which is again further square, okay, will not be the base has to be prime. So any number which is square but base is prime has three divisors. Agree? So you have to list these divisors square and add, and then the question will be like unit digit they must be last. Or from the unit digit you can guess because squaring and adding is not like easy task for that. Okay, so this do you know how to solve this? Anvika, if I have 1 over x plus 1 over y is equal to 1 over 2, Sasya will tell us. Like, Dhruv, you tell us, like, what to do in this.
अच्छा, तो first to take the LCM. So like
Always when
X,
you have
Y,
even some numbers also here, there you take LCM. So if you take LCM, what you will get? X
X plus
plus
Y
y over
over
x
X, Y.
y is equal to 1 over 2. Agree?
Z,
So
2
multiply here. So 2 times of x plus 2 times of y is equal
X, Y.
to xy. So always move this side. So 2 times of x plus 2 times of y minus xy is equal to 0.
0.
Now you add, see, pair it, just like you pairing this and this. So you have like 2, like you just write here 2x and then write 2y minus xy. Okay, is equal to 0. Now what I'm doing actually, I'm adding something. If I take here common like minus y, what I'll get? X minus 2.
1.
1 or
Yeah.
2? X
2,
minus 2.
2.
If I same thing I have to get here, so I have to take minus 2 common. If I take, like, I have to take 2 common, so isn't I add minus 4 both side? If I subtract 4, then it will work. Agree?
Yeah.
So you factor out 2 here. What will you get? X minus 2.
Yeah.
Understand? So this is minus 4. So you'll get x minus 2 and 2 minus y is equal to minus 4. You can write x minus 2, y minus 2 is equal to plus 4. Agree?
Huh.
And you have to get positive integral solution. So you have 1 over x plus 1 over y is equal to 1 over 2. Now you'll see that gets changed into x minus 2, y minus 2 is equal to plus 4. And you have to have positive integral solutions or integral solutions. So
Then you
this,
just do sum of factors, no?
no, I'll tell you what you have to do. Sum of factors are not required. Can you split it into 1 into 4?
Yeah.
So if this is 1, this is 4, then that would give one solution. Isn't?
Yes.
If you like this, you write 4, this side and this side 1, then you get another solutions. Okay. If you write 2 here, then what you will get here? Other solution. Agree? If you want to write here minus 1 and then minus 4, then you get other solution. If you write minus 4, minus 1, then other solution, minus 2 and minus 2 other solutions. So how many solutions you're getting? If you solve it first, you'll take x minus 2 as 1 and y minus 2 as 4. So this would give x is equal to 3. This would give y is equal to what? 6. This is one solution. So in fact, if you do 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. So if you take LCM, multiply 2, multiply 2, it becomes 3 over 6. So 1 over 2. Understand? So if you take any of that, so that would give you a solution. So how many options we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this equation will give 6 solutions. I'll tell you one thing. Always positive solutions are this number what you have, like divisors of n squares. Always number of positive solutions. It will give you divisors of n square. Divisors of n square means how many divisors of 2 square you have? 3 only, no? So you see 3 positive solutions you're getting. Understand, guys? And these would give negative solutions. Okay. Anvika, did you understand this? Should I do one more example?
So can you do one more example, please?
You tell me, I'll write it. First, see, I have 1 over x plus 1 over y is equal to 1 over 3. And you tell me how many positive solution it will have. Think, इसके जो है उसका n, like d of n square. So this is n. So d of 3 square. So 3 square will have, this is prime base. So this will have 4 divisors. Agree? So it will be, it will have 3 divisors. So 3 positive solution you will have. Okay, but how to get it? Just take the LCM. If you take LCM, what will get here? This goes here, this goes here. X plus y or xy is equal to 1 over 3. So 3x plus 3y is equal to xy. Now you'll take here 3x plus 3y is equal and then minus xy this side is equal to 0. Now you have to pair where you have both y's. So you always try to have x positive. So you take minus, like you take minus y factor out. So you'll get here x minus 3, and then you have 3x is equal to 0. Now you want x minus 3 only. So you subtract 9 here, subtract 9 here as well. So you can factor out 3x minus 3, and then you will take here minus y, and then x minus 3. Then you can again write x minus 3 minus y is equal to minus 9. So flip it. So x minus 3, y minus 3 is equal to this 9. And then 9 is 3 square. So you can write 9 as 9 into 1. You can write 1 into 9. You can write like minus 9 into minus 1. You can write like minus 1 into 9. You can write minus 1 into minus 9, 3 into 3, minus 3 into minus 3, like that. Okay. So I hope you understand that. So, Sasha, if I take like x over 2, x over, sorry, ulta le. If I take y, like 1 over y plus 1 over x is equal to 2 by 3. Can you tell me all the steps?
Sir, of the explanation or just 2
You
upon
just tell,
3
I will
whole
write what
square?
you think. Huh? You just tell me, no, not that. Now here 2 is not 3 square. Okay? So what you'll do here? X plus y over xy is equal to 2 by 3.
Yes, okay, sir.
So
So,
3x plus 3y is equal to 2xy. Agree?
yes, sir.
Now 3x plus 3y is equal to like minus 2xy is equal to 0. Now in these two, you have to factor out something which leaves coefficient of x. Yeah, you just like, you tell me what to be done here, like to factorize it. Like that is why I've taken 2 here.
Sir, all we can do is take out minus 5 only.
Minus
And
minus y will take out. If you say you'll take minus y, then what will left out with?
uh, 2x minus 3.
2x minus 3, perfect. Then here 3y. Now how will compensate something to make exactly same thing as this? Because you need exactly same thing. Agree? So can't you better multiply here 2? Understand? So multiply 2 here as well, multiply 2 here as well. Agree? Because you need
Okay, sir.
2x. Then it become 2x. Now 3 is extra. So can't you, like, you have to now factor out 3 only. So, and you should left out with minus 3. So isn't minus 9 you'll do?
Yes, sir.
So if now you factor out here like 3, what you left out with? 2x minus 3,
3.
and then minus 2y is 2x minus 3 is equal to minus 9. So now 2x minus 3 and 2y minus 3 would give you plus 9. Agree? Now to get integral solution, you have to be careful this time, because if you write here 3 into 3, then you'll get 2x minus 3 is equal to 3. So 2x is equal to 6. X is equal to what? It will be 3. But if you write here 1 and 9, so then still you will get it. So every time you'll get odd, because this is odd number. When you add 3, it become even. So it become even, then divide by 2 will be even. So you will get again the same like number of solutions. Understand, guys? कोई problem here? कुछ ऐसा है जो समझ में नहीं आया? Anvika, you understood this? This is little like more for you. आई कैन रिड्यूस, हाँ ज्यादा है, समझ में आया ना बेटा?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, because don't like, if you need extra classes, you tell me, because you are one grade like later. Dhruv is in your grade, but Dhruv has done, I think, similar stuff. So one last sum, and then we'll just move ahead. If I have 2 over x plus 1 over y is equal to 1 over 3, can we do this? Dhruv, you try this.
Acha, okay. I'll do it.
Just get exactly integral solutions of that. These are MC12 type questions, but I'm like, whatever topic we're doing, let us do in like very proper way to understand the concepts. That is why I'm not doing next chapter. I can give more classes like 3, 4 times, 5 times in a week, but like concepts would be properly clear what topic we do. The first step is LCM only, no? So you multiply here 6y plus x is equal to xy. So 6y plus x is equal to minus xy is equal to what? 0. Agree? Now what you'll do to factorize it? You pair y with y, agree? And you take like x out or minus x out. Y with y, so you'll take y out. You take minus y out. So what you left out with? X
X.
minus 6, agree?
Huh.
And then here you have plus x is equal to 0. Okay. So you one more thing you tell me now. So this is your now you want exactly x minus 6. So
Sir,
can't
sir, it's 3x, no?
where
2y.
acha this acha
Huh.
you this is 3x na.
Huh.
So this is 3x. Now you need exactly so what you add here as subtract here to get exactly x minus 6. Isn't you do like plus minus 18?
Huh.
Now, if you minus 18, you do minus y, x minus 6 plus 3, x minus 6. Agree?
Yeah.
The work is done now, no?
So plus 18.
So you
Y
get x
minus 3.
minus 6, y minus 3 is equal to what? 18 is what? 2 raised to 2 into
3
3.
raised to.
So how many, if you want to get positive integral factor, the iske square ke factors, you can write the combinations of how many combination, how many factor it has.
18 square.
हाँ so मतलब whatever factor it has that many like possibilities. So 1 into you can write 18, 2 into you can write 9, then you can write 3 into 4, 3 into what you'll write here? 3 is also factor ना?
So
नहीं
15
गलत
factors.
गलत रखा है.
Isn't it 2 into 3 square?
हाँ 2 into 3 squared. So that's how you can just write all the factor and compare. And see integral solution if you want then 1 into 18. Will it work for the integral solutions? Sase, it won't work because this is 3 now. If you take this as 18, agree, move other side, what it become? 18 plus 3 is 21, agree?
Yes, so
So that would give integral solution. So no problem. So you can just like see it and how many solutions you can get it. ठीक है इस टाइप का तो बिल्कुल clear हो गया.
So 6 factors. I mean 6 solutions.
हाँ so इसमें से कितने थे आंसर 20 था सो 20 के अभी दे चेंज इनटू x माइनस 20 एंड x माइनस y माइनस 20 इज इक्वल टू ठीक है देन यू गेट 20 स्क्वायर हियर ठीक है सो इफ यू गेट 20 स्क्वायर देन 20 स्क्वायर मीन्स लाइक if you change into what will you get it like d of n square I said no factors of 400 no I said d of n square. So those many positive integral solution you will get. So d of 400 you have to get. So you know this is the like d of 400. So you just d of 400 you write like integral 2 raised to something 5 raised to something and then they get the factor of that. अभी सबको समझ में आए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है ना चलो ठीक है ये वाला क्या है find the smallest positive integral n such that n n plus 1 n plus 2 each divided by a perfect square greater than 1 ये तो हिट एंड ट्रायल क्वेश्चन है मुझे लगता है n n plus 1 n plus 2 ठीक है दिस डिवाइड बाय परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ठीक है सो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर मतलब कोई परफेक्ट स्क्वायर उसे डिवाइड बाय होगा कैन एनीवन टेल मी द रूल इफ आई वांट टू मल्टीप्लाई consecutive integers just like n n plus 1 for what it will be for sure divide by it is always will be divided by 2 factorial for sure if you multiply 3 consecutive numbers then it will be divided by like 3 factorial for sure. So if you multiply 4 consecutive number, it will be divided by like you can divide it by 4 factorial. Okay, that's how this rule is there, but this is very random questions. So in this like 3 consecutive numbers are divided by if you want to find, then you write n, n plus 1, n plus Do you have any idea for this? So they had done 14 and they have taken one like square number and then 48 and then 50. So this is these are the answer, but there's no logic actually they used. So 48 they randomly like found out these three numbers. So these are consecutives divisible by 50. Can you do this? How many other pairs of A, B of the positive integral satisfies A into B 70, 720 and there is no like common factor. मतलब co-prime you have to find out which multiplies to 720. इसमें किसी को आइडिया कुछ?
Sir, in general, what does the GCD bracket A comma B mean?
E, C, D माने greatest common divisors of both. Just like if I have 4 and 8. What is the greatest common divisor? This is 2 raised to 2, 2
4.
raised to 3, 4. So GCD of 1 means those are co-prime, just like 4 and 9. There is no GCD is 1. Agree? So this
Okay, sir.
GCD means greatest common divisor. If I have 8, 10, and 12, what would be the GCD beta of these three numbers? Isn't 2? Means that each and every
Yes.
number is divisible by that number. Okay, so that is GCD. So they are asking you ki, bhaiya, if I have 720, how I can split it such that like there is no common factor. So can you first,
And prime factor is.
whenever you get always see each and every question you see always try to factorize prime. Isn't this is like 36 isn't like 72 into 10. So 2 into 36, 6 into 6 into 2 into 5, 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. So can't you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 raised to 4, 3 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 1. Agree? So Dhruv, you tell me how I can write this speed as 720. I wrote this 720, I wrote in this way. How I can write into multiplications of two numbers such that both are co-prime. So one is 16 into, I can write like 45. Agree?
Yeah.
Those are co-prime. Okay. So those does not have, can I write, like, can you find out other way, a one way? If I move this here and this 5 other side, then also is the one way, no?
So like, is there any like method? Because I think it's trial and error, no?
No, it's not trial. There's method. I'm trying to just reach to the method.
Sir, I think I understand the method. I think if
Method
the
is this. How many, see, method I'll tell you. How many different prime numbers you have? Base में. 3.
3.
So 2 raised to 3 is going to be different way you can split this 720. ठीक है? Into different like different groups such that those are co-prime. Okay, GCD is 1. So 2 raised to 3 means 8 ways. You can take any number, just like 2 into 3 you'll take. So how you can split into that? 1 into 6 you can write 6 into 1. 2 into 3 you can write 3 into 2. How many ways are there? 4. So if you can write like, see, this power, like these are two different prime base, so 2 raised to 2. If you have 2 into 3 into 5, can you split into like two different numbers which are co-primes? You can write 1 into 15, 15 into 1. You can write 2 into, you can write 2 into, like 2 into, मैंने गलत लिखा 30 है ना ये 2 into 15, 15 into 2. Then you can write like 6 into 5, 5 into 6. Can you tell me one more method that I can use? 10 into 3, na? 3 into 10. Agree, guys?
Yeah.
How many methods we got? 8, na? So if I want to split any number, ठीक है, which having base co-prime, so can be split into multiplications of 2 based on how many different prime numbers we have into the base. Agree? So how many like different three bases we have? So in this case, if I put into the power, what we have? 2 raised to 4, 3 raised to 2, 5 raised to 1. Agree? So prime base are like three different prime bases we have. So 2 raised to 3 means 8 different ways we could split into two numbers which are co-prime.
So can you repeat the exact method again, please?
So if I have 2 into A, 3 into B, 5 into C, 7 is raised to E, any power we have. So if there are 4 prime base, then we can write 2 raised to 4 different way. We could split these into multiplications of two numbers which are co-prime. Matlab they does not have any common thing. Just like if I have uptake like suppose 12. 12 may I can write 2 raised to 2 into 3. Agree?
हाँ
So 2 raised to 2 into 3. So 2 raised to 2 into 3, how will you can you split into? Can't you write 1 into 12? 12 into 1. Okay? Okay, then you can write what you can write 4 into 3, 3 into 4. Agree? Is there any other way around? No, no. Because there are two prime base and then rule says 2 raised to how many different prime numbers you have in
2.
the base. So 2 only, no? So 4 different ways to split it. Any problem? Anything that you didn't understand here? And we can now understood?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा मैं बोलूँगा मेरे पास लाइक 70 नहीं 72 ज़्यादा हो जाएगा 36 है. How many different ways I could split? I can write 1 into 36, 36 into 1. Agree? Then
Yes.
then what are the ways? 2 raised to this is 2 raised to 2, 3 raised to 2, no beta? So I can write 4 into 9, 9 into 4. There is no other way around. If I move 3 here, then that won't be co-prime. The 3 will be common. Agree?
so 2 to the power of 2 is 2 square 4
4. So these are the 4 numbers. No? Understood now?
yeah
Now, can you read question number 7? 2 raised to 31 and 3 raised to 19. How many positive divisor n square or less than n but not divided by n? So इसका एग्जाम्पल लो जरा कितने डिवाइसेस होते हैं डिवाइसेस का क्या रूल्स होता है जस्ट लाइक इफ आई टेक 12 आई कुड राइट 2 रेज टू 2 into 3. Agree? So if I want to write actually divisors, this I can change into this, but I can write divisor 1, then other divisor is what? 2, then other divisor is what? Order पे 3, then other divisor is what? 4, other divisor is what? Tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, tell me more. Huh?
6.
6, perfect. And then 12. Agree? Anything more? 9. So see this one property they have. How many divisor it has? 6. No? So if you divide into two parts, you multiply this into this and this into this into this. What it is? Isn't same number you're getting?
Yes,
ठीक है?
sir.
Isn't half of the divisors are more than certain number and half of the divisors are less than certain numbers? Agree? Okay, so whenever divisor happens, if there is even number of divisors, half numbers are more than certain numbers and half numbers are less than certain numbers. Agree? If odd divisors are there, except the middle one, half of this side and this side having uh, like uh, like you can say half of them is less than this number and half of them is more than this number. Okay, if something has 7 divisors, just like 2 raised to 6 has 7 divisors. If you write the divisors of 2 raised to 6, 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 5, 2 raised to 6, 2 raised to 7. So now look into that this is the middle one because there were 7 divisors. So isn't this half of divisors are less than this and half of the divisors are more than this? क्या गलत कर दिया क्या? 6 रखा था यहाँ तक जान. So half of the divisor are more than that. So this is the property that they carry. So if you multiply first and last, it would give you same result and second from the beginning and second last number. So that way multiplication is also same thing. That is why we found out the product of divisor. What? So product of divisor. If I am to find out that this having 6 divisors, 6 divided by 2. So means 12 raised to 3 is that many like this is the product of divisors. That's how you get product of divisors also because every pair there are half of the pair which will give multiplications like same. Understand? So if I want to apply same rule, the question they're asking, the question says how many positive divisors of n square are less than n. ठीक है, बस यही देख चलते हैं, यही करते हैं. तो अब बताओ इसमें से हाउ मेनी डिवाइजेस, पहले तो एन स्क्वायर के कितने डिवाइजेस होंगे बेटा, टेल मी. हाउ मेनी डिवाइजेस एन स्क्वायर विल हैव. सो पहले आप इधर लिखो, आप देखो 2 रेज टू 31, ठीक है, 3 रेज टू 19 रेज टू 2, सो 2 रेज टू 62 एंड 3 रेज टू 38. ठीक है, सो हाउ मेनी डिवाइजेस इट हैज.
63 into 39.
63 into 39, so you can write 63 into 40 minus 63, so you can multiply and calculate, and this number of divisors. Will you get even or odd? Tell me. Isn't you'll get odd because you're subtracting odd number from even number. Agree?
Huh.
So you get odd. So there will be a middle, and half of them will be more than, and half of them will be less than. Okay? So half of them will be less than, then see exactly in when you have odd number, then middle become n only. In any square, middle will come n only. Just like here 1 is square, like 2 is 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4. So this is in the middle one. Agree? 4 ka half. So n is the middle one in n square, then before is half and after is half. So you have to remove that which divisible by like iske factors. So now see, this was the n square. Now see the factors of n square is that many. Okay. So then you subtracted, these are the below. Okay, half of that side. Now half of, like, you have to remove which are divisible by like n. You have to remove all the numbers which are divisible by n. So you have to find out the numbers which are divisible by n and remove it. So how many divisible by n? Like इससे divisible कितने factors होंगे? Those you find out and then those you remove it. Understand, guys? So see, when you have 2 raised to 31 and 3 raised to 19, you squared it, you got like 2 raised to 62 and 3 raised to, what did you get? 39, 38. So whatever divisors you found out here, it was like 2 raised to 31, 3 raised to 19, and before were half this side and half this side. So these divisors are 1228. ठीक है, ये डिवाइजर्स हैं. इसमें से ये नंबर ये है. हाँ हाँ बेटा, नहीं अभी नहीं हुआ, रुक जाओ, मेरे को 2 मिनट दे मुझे. ठीक है. सो इससे, इसमें से जो डिवाइजर्स हैं, इसके डिवाइजर्स हैं, एन के डिवाइजर्स हैं, दैट वी हैव टू रिमूव. दैट्स इट. सो एन के डिवाइजर्स मतलब इतने डिवाइजर्स हैं जो एन के डिवाइजर्स, दैट यू रिमूव इट, यू गेट इट. अनविका, डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? नहीं ना? डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट? डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट वी अप्लाइड हियर? नॉट फॉर दिस बिगर नंबर, फॉर स्मॉलर नंबर यू अंडरस्टूड ना?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है,
Sir,
चलो.
I understood step one, but I didn't understand how to
ठीक
get
है, we'll attempt
the.
second also. भी डिवाइसेस का डिवाइसेस डज नॉट गो माइंड माय योर माइंड थोड़ा. ठीक है, अभी थोड़ा कुछ टाइम बात करो. फाइंड द स्मॉलेस्ट परफेक्ट इस. अच्छा, डू इट बाय योरसेल्फ, डोंट टेक माय हेल्प नाउ. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू 5 minutes and stopping this. Like find out the number of divisor, and half of them are like less than, and half of them are more than the, like half numbers are more and half numbers are less. ठीक है. So how many zeros are there? 6, so 10 raised to 6. So 2 raised to 6, 5 raised to 6. So 7 into 7. So 49 devices are there. So 49 devices are there. So 49 matlab total then
48. 48
40.
like
So 48 to 24, 25th, 24. Now what did they ask you? In how many ways this be? So you tell me how many ways we can write it now. Isn't 25 ways only? 20,
25.
24 this and then 1 this. You can like get the factor and multiply from other side. Get either ka factor, multiply with other side. Just like you have 1 into 10 raised to 6, then 2 into 5 into 10 raised to 5. Then you can take 5 into like 5 into 2 into 10 raised to, that we split it, just take इधर का एक उधर का एक ऐसे करके, ठीक है। I think 25 is the right answer. 25 परफेक्ट, वी अंडरस्टूड सो मच टुडे। दिस इज तो अभी इतना पढ़ा नहीं है, अंदर से परेशान हो गए। ये वाला करो, और चैलेंज नंबर 13, फाइंड द सम ऑफ पॉजिटिव डिवाइसेस ऑफ 7 टू इतने, दोज आर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर। आई थिंक सबको आ जाएगा ये। पहले तो प्राइम बेस फैक्टर निकाल लिया करो, 72 इंटू 10, 2 इंटू 2 इंटू 3, 2 इंटू 3 into 2 into 5, so 1 2 3 4, 2 raised to 4, 1 2, so 3 raised to 2 into 5. Okay, so the rules for the having square divisors, perfect square divisors, uh, is like you write 2 raised to 2 into 3 raised to 2 into 5, and get the factors of that. There are 6 factors of that. So perfect, those 6 factors are like 1, then 2, then 4, then 3, and then 6, and then 12. If you square it, then perfect square divisors are going to be 6, I think. सही है, मैंने कुछ गलत तो नहीं किया?
Sir, 15 square and 20 square also, I think.
अच्छा, कुछ गलत किया। 15 square, but 15, there are two fives over to, जैसे 2 zeros I didn't consider that, I wrote 10 only, वो गलती कर दिया थोड़ा। This row, this, then you just change into square ना, so you don't have to go into the way method we made, like this is 2 raised to 2 into 3 into 5 raised to 2 into 2, so you can guess easily। so अच्छा, हाँ, तो ये ऐड करना है इसके, हाँ, सो 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 2 into 2, so इसके जो डिवाइजर्स हैं, स्क्वायर डिवाइजर्स, उनको उनको ऐड करना। तो एडिशंस का रूल पता है ना, हो गया, ऐड कर लो इन लोगों को। तो एक है इसमें 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 4, ठीक है। पर ये रूल व्हाई randomly they applied, does it work? Did you understand what they had done? Or we can do other way around and we can square the letter, like square divisor का कर ले, या ये this is the right method, ठीक है। मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, हो गया, ये भी समझ में आ गया। इसके बाद ये हाउ मेनी zeros does 1000 factorial end, but base 6 you haven't learned only। ये वाला भी smallest positive integer n such that n and n plus 1 each has exactly 6 divisor. ये भी हिट एंड ट्रायल ही है। ठीक है, इसके बाद वाला तो पढ़ा नहीं, तो इतनी चीजें तो हो गई। आज का समझ में आया कि थोड़ा ज़्यादा हार्ड था। मैं एक्चुअली में एक मुझे इजी क्वेश्चन लेना चाहिए, पर मैंने ले लिया हार्ड। मुझे लगता है समझा दूँ इसको अच्छे से तो इसमें काम आ जाएगा। अभी बहुत सारी चीज़ें आ गई। डू यू नो गाइस, GCD का मतलब क्या होता है? नाउ लेट अस,
greatest
हाँ
common
हाँ,
divisor.
20 मिनट है, 20 मिनट में ये PDF का 20% खत्म करते हैं। चलो, ये बताओ, हाउ टू गेट GCD ऑफ लाइक, व्हाट इज GCD, यू अंडरस्टैंड, व्हाट इज LCM, यू आल्सो अंडरस्टैंड, यू नो आई थिंक फ्रॉम बिफोर। Okay, so Anvika, what is GCD and LCM of 12 and 18? What will you do?
ECD.
Greatest common GCD, greatest G, क्या बोला?
Greatest
GCD,
common divisor.
हाँ,
Yeah.
greatest common या greatest common factor,
Yeah,
GCF or
confirm.
GCD. Some LCM means lowest common multiple. ठीक है, सो पहली बात तो इसको ऑलवेज ट्राई
So
टू कन्वर्ट इनटू
greatest
प्राइम बेस, 2 raised to 2 into 3. You convert this into prime base, like then 2 into 3 raised to 2. So when it comes to the GCD, out of those, whatever prime number you have, take the lowest power wala number. Here or here. The power of 2, here is 2, here is 1. So take 2 raised to 1 only. And the 3
two.
also lowest is like here, 1, so 3. So 6 is GCD of that. To take LCM, take the highest power of it, 2 raised to 2 into 3 raised to 2. Agree? So 2 raised to 2, 4, 9, 36. Is this LCM is 36? You know, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so GCD and LCM you understand. So this is some method they are using to find out GCD, just like 18 and 12 ka GCD you find out. So write the lowest one and subtract and then write again. If you subtract these two, what will you get? 6. Again write lowest one, subtract and write 6. So whatever both same, that is your GCD. Understood, guys? What did I do? I write the lower one out of these two, 12, and then subtract it and write here. Again, I do same thing. I write lower one and then subtract and write. When the number becomes same, that is your GCD. I don't know what method. This is, I think, my own method, but this works. Okay. Okay, this you know, this you know, this. So rules, one rule you have, GCD into LCM is number one into number two. If two numbers you have, if you multiply both, and LCM and HCF you multiply, those are going to be same. ये देखो, GCD या GCF into LCM is number one into number two. स्केलिंग रूल्स नहीं चाहिए। फ्रैक्शन का GCD हाउ विल यू गेट? इफ आई हैव 2/3 and 4/5, if I want to get GCD of these number, then GCD is the lower number. So you take the GCD of these two.
Multiply.
The GCD of numerators, what it is? 2, no? And
So
LCM of this. What is LCM of that?
2 by 15.
15. So the GCD of these numbers, like this fraction, is 2/15. If you want to get LCM of this number, LCM, then you do ulta. Take the GCD, take the LCM of these two numbers. What it is? 4, no? Take the GCD of this number 1. So 4 is LCM. Okay? What is GCD means of the fractions? And what is the LCM means of the fractions? Means this is the fraction that you can take common from the both. And LCM means this is the number which is divisible by both. If you divide by this divide by this, both get divided by. Okay. चलो अच्छा, can you try and read the question one, Anvika here? The rectangle has 168 by itne meter split into the largest possible in the identical plot. Find the plot side, the total this. नहीं अभी पढ़ाई नहीं, इतना ज़्यादा हो जाएगा यार तुम लोगों को भी। थोड़ी इजी करता हूँ मैं। इस पे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग कर, तो अगले बार इसको अच्छे से पहले पढ़ाऊंगा फिर। ये वाला कैलकुलेशन, कैन यू ट्राई एंड डू फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन थ्रू? LCM of two number is what? 36. GCD is 6. So what is the product of the number? Two number. So what rule says? LCM into GCD is equal to A into B. So you have to get the product, means you have to get this, you multiply both LCM and GCD. So this is the number. ठीक है, the LCM of two number is इतने, GCD of two numbers is this, one number is this. Can you find out other numbers? Yes ना? ठीक है, ठीक है. So the two numbers GCD is 6, LCM is 36, and sum is, can you do this number? So I shall do this. Two numbers GCD is 6, LCM is 36. ठीक है. So you have 6 into 36 is equal to
That's the
number
product
1.
of the numbers.
So
And
this
then
is,
sum is a plus b is 30.
so you have two numbers now, beta. Now very good, very smart you are now. So like A into, you write here, sum was 30 minus A, na? Would give you 6 into 36. Move one side and then factorize and solve for A, na?
Yes, sir.
Perfect, यार. ये वाला largest three digit multiplier. So what is the largest three? You tell me what is the largest three number that is divided by these. So whenever you find these kind of stuff, means you want to find the LCM. Okay. What is the largest three? So LCM of that is what? Tell me first. LCM all are co-prime, so you multiply for LCM 60. So largest three digit number which is multiple of 60 is the answer. Understand? So 1000 के पहले multiple of 60 means if you remove multiple of 6 and 0 हटा दे तो multiple of 6 then 96. ठीक है, ये वाला.
So 4 या 5?
कौन सा 5? 5 4 तो हो गया ना. 4 तो you understood. Garage has 72 teeth and grade B has 48. How many turns must be make before the, tell me this. What will you do? Whether you do first, you have to find out LCM or GCD. Tell me what will you do? You have to decide first. So see, it always will be more than these numbers. So LCM you have to find out. Agree? So what would be the LCM of that? Isn't this is like, just do like wo kar le proper. LCM is 144. So answer is 144. ठीक है. So 144 में this guy, how many rotation it does? 3 rotations. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So situation is this, this is big gear and this is small gear. They started at the point, suppose they're starting and moving this, it having 72 gears, it having 48 gears. So when they start moving, so in one round, the first goes 70 teeth and second goes 48. Second again round, it goes 72 again, it goes 48 again. And third, it goes 48 again. Okay, so if you add all of them, that become like same as 72 plus 70. So this is LCM with the means. So it goes 3 rounds and it goes 2 rounds. So whenever you get these kind of gear problem, always you have to find out LCM, because they meet that always will be longer length than these two. Okay, and then they're talking about how many rotation it does. This B does. So then 144 gears, that total covered, and then divide by 48. So 3 rotation it does. Dhruv, understood? कि
Yes,
नहीं?
sir.
अभी अभी मैं इसको बहुत अच्छे से एक थोड़ा सा बेस बना के और पढ़ाऊंगा। तो अभी मैं ऐसे कर रहा हूँ, कैन यू डू दिस लाइक लास्ट प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि थक गए हो सब बच्चों, बहुत टाइम हो गया तुम लोगों को। कैन यू डू दिस वन, दिस क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7? Sasha, you understanding, no?
Yes, sir.
You give me feedback on that. 2 classes video, what improvement you want? What I can do better than this? Like, should I go little slower, or should I go this problem before, or what should I do? I put more examples in the middle. Tell me.
Sir, I
Batao?
think this class I understood better than last class. I think last class there were a lot of formulas, so
So,
it
so
was
then
difficult to remember.
I was going to change the chapter, because then I thought ki if I don't do practice, then if this you doing anyway first time, you all forget. So I thought let me start and do chapter. So I started and did chapter like this problem solving. These problems are MC10 are higher like range. All the problems I have taken is 20 plus problems, not even single. So last class you all understood, but like this was first time. So what I'll do, I'll go more proof based teaching, थोड़ा सा और explain करूंगा और examples दूंगा। जैसे आज I have taken one question you were not getting, I took more examples. So next time I'll do like थोड़ा सा जैसे like LCM I'm doing, तो थोड़ा more detail में थोड़े से और more questions लेके like that. ठीक है? Then problem solving also I'll give before, such that you go through and we'll discuss it in different ways. And I will put the multiple answers of each and every questions. ठीक है? So that's what I'm doing. Just do this question. What is the answer of that?
This question,
Ah,
I'll say,
So is it 7?
I don't know. You just like go 2 raised to 2 into 3, 2 into 3 into 5, 2 raised to 2 into ठीक है, 2 raised to 2 into what 5 you'll get,
5.
and
So
then
5.
say rule says you have to take highest power of whatever
Uh,
prime base you
so
have
2 raised to 2 into 3 into 5.
into 5. Now what
Yeah.
remains to reach it to 420?
So 60k equals to 420. So k is
Yeah,
7.
perfect. So that's what you have to do it. चल अच्छा लास्ट क्वेश्चन ये वाला, ये 9th वाला। अरे आंसर मत देख भाई। 8th वाला क्या होता है? डिफरेंस होना है यार। ये 2 odd numbers differ by 2, तो बताओ इसको कैसे अप्लाई करो? 2 नंबर डिफर बाय 2 मतलब यू एज्यूम x एंड x प्लस 2। ठीक है? So they said LCM. LCM, how will you find out those two numbers? LCM is those two are a odd number, different odd number means LCM is going to be multiplications of number, no? And SCF is going to be 1. If those are two consecutive odd numbers, then there is no common. And that difference you have given what? 142. So problem is solved, no? Okay, now we have to solve this one, 143 and then x plus 2. This, how will you find out LCM and SCF of this? So it's quite easy, no? For LCM, what will you do, beta?
Highest.
You will take that like highest power of x and then 7 power 1 and 2 and then इसमें से power 6 you'll take. चल ठीक है, मैं अभी जा रहा हूँ, अगला क्लास आई विल पुट इनटू द ग्रुप व्हेन आई विल टेक मोर क्लासेस इफ यू आर अवेलेबल such that I finish number theory in June only at least. ठीक है, bye guys, I'm recording and sending it.